I'm disappointed in the corners, one, but I'm also jealous of the wide receivers at the same time because they just get to be babies. Guys, we are back here at Punchline Pod, presented by Snapback Sports. It's been a while, but it's good to be back. My guy, Jack, and ready to make some magic. Jack, talk to us.
Let's go. We are finally back. This is kind of season 2 of Punchline Pod. We had a great fall. We had a slow summer. Some big news. I know I got married. You had been married, but you finally randomly released that to the public. That was an interesting move.
Yes. Two married men now. It's like I got married, didn't really tell anybody. It's kind of I didn't want to keep my options open, but I just so married man. You're a married man. Do you want to give some? I didn't really do the whole wedding thing, so you did. Let's hear about it.
Are you gonna do a wedding, a big party
next spring?
Okay.
We're gonna right now she's still in Canada, so she's a Canadian. You know what I'm saying? Like I love America. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta be American. You know what I mean? Like so we're figuring some things out, getting it together, getting our feet settled. Then we're gonna do the wedding hoorah. Next spring.
I feel like you're enjoying being a Canadian, though.
I like the Canadian life, bro. They're pretty chill, very diverse. Coming from Alabama, I didn't really realize how black and white life really was. Then I go to Baltimore. It's not like it's definitely not diverse there, mainly African Americans. But mainly still just for the most part, kind of black and white from where I'm at. Then I go out there and I'm just like,
it's crazy. We were just in Toronto. They got everything.
Dude, it's just weird for me to be outside for 30 minutes and it's just like you've seen every single race. You've seen beautiful people, every single race. It's a lot of good looking people there. I'm like just in general, we're not talking about ladies. I'm just in general, men, women. It's just, but I like what I like about Canada. It's just the people just seem like they're more easygoing. That's kind of the vibe I've gotten. One of my most interesting stories when I knew the place was a little different. This was back when I was still in the streets. This was before. This might have been the night I met the wife. Actually, I can't remember. Anyway, we're at a club. I'm like, in the line or whatever, and two dudes start beefing, like, going at it. I'm like, this finna be a fight. This finna be, I knew Canada, you can't be holding guns like that. So I'm like, this finna be a fight. You know what I'm saying?
That you're watching. If there's no guns, you're sticking around.
I'm sticking around. If it's guns, we're in America, you might need to get away. Next thing you know, the dudes just hug it out. I was like, I've never seen two people get that mad and no fight and just hug it out. And I was like, man, this place is a little bit different than most. And looking back at it now, we don't got to fight each other, man. All we got to do is love each other, man. So that's what I like about Canada. They be chilling. Their food is a little poutine, their main thing, is not it. I'm not a poutine guy. It's just not.
You know what's interesting? Would you say that America has a go-to dish? Like poutine is the national dish. Like in America, we go city by city, but it's
city by yeah.
If someone came to America and were like, I'm gonna go get the most American thing, is it a cheeseburger? Like what is it?
The first thing that came to mind was cheeseburger, but I don't want to say but it kind of is. City by city, though, it's definitely every city has their thing for it. But you're right. If you came to America, I think it might be. It kind of sounds
steak. It's not steak, is it? Ribs, we didn't.
No, that's too south. Yeah, that's too. It's definitely universally in the States. I mean, just in America. I think it's got to be a cheeseburger, bro.
Low-key might be a hot dog. I feel like other countries, they don't eat hot dogs. They eat sausage.
It's got to be a hot dog or hamburger. I feel like that's kind of lame, though. Dang, I don't like that, actually.
Terrible. Yeah, poutine's got action. Anyways, I didn't even have to ask what's on your mind. It just comes out naturally when we get the cameras rolling. But let's dive into it. On this episode, we're going to talk about so much. We got a lot of catching up to do. Did you just come from minicamp?
Yep. Just came back from minicamp. It was good getting all the guys back together. All the Ravens flocked back together. I did day one, then I took, 2 rest days. I'm kind of on the NBA routine sometimes, so took 2 rest days. But man, I'm excited, man. I Skinny Lamar is a different look. I've had to get used to that a little bit. I didn't really recognize him. Even though I played with Derek at Bama, I forgot how massive he is, like, as a normal person. Like in pads, anyone can look big. People tell me, bro, you're way smaller than what I thought. I'm like, well, I don't walk around with shoulder pads on and a helmet. So, like, leave me alone. But Derek he's a very, and I don't do pause, so he's just a very large human.
Yeah. Did you settle the beef? I mean, he lied to you the last time we talked. Did you guys talk through that? Like, your teammates now, I feel like trust needs to be taken into.
He for some reason thought I'd come to the pod and tell it. And honestly, I probably would have. I would have for sure leaked it on pod. So I don't really blame him, but we do got some things. Like, honestly, I think I'm just gonna hit him in training camp and send my message that way with my pads, like I know best. Yeah. I feel kind of good saying that. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be like, oh, bro, it's all good when the pads come on. But other than that, it's cool, man. I love the team. I'll be honest with you. I love the daggum team. Lost some guys. Got some guys in the draft.
Not from like a on the field perspective, but from a vibes and a culture. Who are we missing most? Like, there's no way we miss PQ. Like, there's just no way.
Dude, what's up with PQ? PQ's been talking. I don't know if these quotes are real or fake. It's like
the whole summer. He went from talking shit on the Ravens to the food in Baltimore sucks. Like, he's just doing a whole thing. I kind of love it.
I mean, I guess that quote was true. I mean, I don't even understand why he had to go in on Baltimore like that. Pittsburgh, the city's better, the food's better, the color's better. I'm like, golly, what? Goodness gracious. Like, what? So I don't know what PQ got going on. I know he's happy over there.
Good.
I did check in on my guy. But I will say this. I like I said, hey, I'm not hating on Pittsburgh, I'm not hating on PQ, but I've been at the Ravens for a while. I've seen this same story go down with a lot of guys. It's the best place on earth, this new place I'm at. Oh my gosh, dude, it's not like the Ravens. Reality sets in eventually. Okay? I hope it's great over there. But sometimes, I'm just saying, I've seen that once or twice. I don't know anybody that's went to Pittsburgh from the Ravens, so I can't say that it's going to be like that there. But I have seen this story. But he seems to be happy over there. So shout out to – well, actually, no, we're not going to shout him out. But good job.
He already gets too much conversation on this show.
Definitely.
Let's talk about the inequality in America and the pay gap with wide receivers and cornerbacks. So the highest paid wide receivers after the summer's extensions, Justin Jefferson, $35 million, A.J. Brown, $32 million, Amon-Ra, $30, Tyreek, $30. Versus DBs, Jair Alexander, $21 million, Denzel Ward, $20 million, Jalen Ramsey, $20 million, and Marlon Humphrey, $19.5 million. I didn't realize you were 4th highest paid. You got paid, huh?
This is the problem. I shouldn't be the 4th highest paid. People keep taking deals that are above where we should be. That's our problem. I got paid, what, 3 years ago? Maybe 4 years ago? It's like, dude, I should not be in the top 5 of anything. See, this is the problem. These agents go, hey, man, look, I got you the most guaranteed money for a DB ever. Who gives a frick? Get me the highest paid yearly. That's what we need to do. We're all, like, there's like a gazillion guys that, like, the top corner you can't sign early and then sign for under the market. Right. You know what I mean? When I was coming out, or not when I was coming out, when I realized I was eligible to get paid, I was sitting here like, dang, Jalen Ramsey's about to break the bank. He's going to reset the market. I was like, I don't care to be. I lied. I'm not gonna say I didn't care to be the highest paid. That would have been fire. But I was like, screw this. I'm not finna like be out here like, no, I gotta be the highest paid. I'm like, why don't I just go right underneath Jalen? So I was like, I'm just gonna let Jalen. McGletta, he knew that too. He basically, I think he might have told somebody like, I think he told somebody I know, tell Marlon you're welcome, because he knew like, look, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, I'm disappointed in the corners, one, but I'm also jealous of the wide receivers at the same time because they just get to be babies. Like this is what isn't fair to me, right? If you reset the market at cornerback, you were easily top 5. Easily. If you reset the market at wide receiver, you can be top 15. Right. That's what doesn't make sense to me. Now, I'm not going to lie. The wide receivers are elite. I will say that. But there's people that you just named that like you could, you know what I'm saying, that they're not top 5.
Shouldn't it be the same kind of cost? Like, if you're paying the wide receiver that much money, isn't it the DB who's guarding that wide receiver?
See, but this is the thing. I can't just walk in and say, hey, coach, I'm not playing this week. Pay me.
They don't care.
They're like, oh,
they're running zone defense. They don't care.
we don't care. So wide receivers, they score touchdowns. They can be divas. They can be freaking babies. But it's just gotten out of control at this point. It's truly gotten out of control. Like and I really sound like a major hater because I was about to, actually I'm going to say it anyway.
That's how you know we're back.
When are the GMs going to stand up for themselves? I went there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I went there. When are the GMs going to say, you know what? You're a good wide receiver, but you ain't better than that corner. Yeah. When's that going to happen? Is that going to happen? I don't think it's going to happen. But it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm not finna get my days of resetting anything are done. But I'm 20, about to be 28. But this is the thing. I want the next guys to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? This gap is getting too wide. Like, if the wide receivers keep trending at the trajectory that they're trending, they're going to be right there next to quarterbacks in no time.
That would be crazy.
Dude,
I don't know.
Dude, look.
10 minutes ago, Trevor Lawrence just got a extension, $55 million a year. So he's $20 million over the wide receiver.
Okay, that was a dramatic take I just had, but I don't care. It's going to be close, and it's getting. Jettis just got paid, right? What was Jettis paid a year?
He's $35 a year.
30 mother freaking 5. And then Chase is coming.
Yep.
Probably.
Tyreek wants another one. Yeah.
Yeah, and see, that's the crazy thing about wide receivers.
They can get 2. They can get the 2.
They can literally get highest pay. Was Tyreek Hill not the highest paid a year ago? Am I tripping or is that 2 years ago?
Yeah, when he got traded to Miami, he was highest paid because that was the whole thing. I want to go be the highest paid.
Yeah, like, so what? Not that long. Isn't they
2 years ago, yeah. Got you stressed.
As much as I sound like a hater right now, the hate is not coming. The hate is more so coming from the disrespect of the defensive backs.
But you said you'd rather have higher average per year than guaranteed. I feel like everyone in NFL talks about guaranteed all the time.
Yeah, but that's
how they getting emotional there, or you actually felt
no. That's how they kind of like. That's how the agents make themselves sound like they did you such a good job.
Got it.
But they really. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm not saying they didn't necessarily. But you're still not. If we both play to the end of both of our contracts, you still didn't. It's still like it's like it sounds good. Like, oh, like every agent wants to have their players say, freaking Aaron Rappaport say highest ever with something. Yeah. They don't care what it is. Highest signing bonus ever, highest average, whatever. But it's just I don't know, man. And then like something that just what also bothers me, and I'm not taking a shot. I'm really talking about somebody else, but it's kind of going to sound like I'm taking a shot at my own quarterback. But if you're not going to come to all the offseason workouts, should you put in there an offseason workout bonus?
So who are you talking about?
I'm not talking about 8. I just so happened to see that the other day, but I'm actually talking. I don't want to call out a fellow DB, so I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna call nobody out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying it just doesn't really make that much sense. You know what I mean? But to each their own. To each their own. Or somebody I can't talk about.
If you had $750,000 in your contract for workout bonuses, would you have been there?
Heck yeah. Or I would tell my agent, "Don't put that crap in there. I ain't coming." Like, yeah. I don't understand. I don't. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I have no idea. Maybe I don't know everybody's story, but it just seems odd. It seems a little odd. So Gino had a workout bonus. He missed it. I can talk on Gino.
Yeah. We don't
now
care about
why he had that in there. And he tried to go, I think, but he was like, "Damn, bro, I can only miss however many more days." And then he like hit me back like next week, like I missed it. So I don't know. It just seems, I don't know. It just doesn't seem.
But you would be there.
I mean, if 300, if I'm like, I mean, we get, and I know this sounds like this is decent. This is good money. This is good money. We get for 4 days of work. I think we get like 1,000.
Okay.
In the off season. So
I could see you missing for 1,000.
Yeah, but it's like if I got 350, if I got 350K, I'm gonna be like, how many days can I miss? I'll be like, you can miss 5 days. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And so, but I don't know. I mean, I understand off season is your time, not mandatory. I understand you got vibes, you got wooty woo. I was not there for a lot, but I was also, kind of trying to take care of a Canadian wife, with a kid, a little different.
Yeah, you're international.
Yeah, I'm not really out here, saying international. Like, I'm not like just an American, you know what I mean? So like, but still.
You'd still be there.
I'd still be there. I'm have to make it.
You don't want to start any beefs, but someone started beef with you. Bleacher Report. What they said that you're the most overrated cornerback in the NFL. What are our thoughts on that?
See, that's the second person that said that, and they've said the quote wrong. Okay, they actually said actually I lied. I actually don't even know exactly what they said, but I think they said I'm the most overrated elite corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get the full quote here. Let me. Humphrey could bounce back by staying healthy and locking down wide receivers. Yeah, that seems like a good strategy. But hasn't done both of those. With how much money he's making, that should be an annual occurrence. Full article here. I mean, the headline says the most overrated DB in the NFL.
Crap! Dang, it said that.
Actually, it's a whole article, which is NFL's most overrated player at each position entering 2024 season. Alex K. Hater alert. Alex K.
I thought, crap.
What?
Dang.
Wait, let's go through the players. Let me know if you agree.
What we got?
Quarterback, Justin Herbert. That's your boy.
Dude, look, I ain't gonna lie. I want to beat Justin Herbert every time we play, but I got his rookie card. So, I want us to win and, but,
Underrated. Zeke, Stephon Diggs.
Ezekiel Elliott?
Yeah, which that seems.
See, this list is kind of weird. He's over. How's he overrated?
I don't know. Diggs, Kyle Pitts.
Stephon Diggs?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I mean, this is an elite list. Joey Bosa. You should be honored. Yeah, you should be
honestly,
honored.
This ain't really that bad. I'm out of you. Dang, Stephon Diggs is overrated too. Kyle Pitts, I thought he'd be I thought he'd be balling. They don't throw him the ball that much.
Yeah, he didn't have Arthur Smith, the whole thing, Desmond Ridder. I think with Cousins he'll be good, but I just wanted to see how you felt about that. If it was motivating or it seemed like an honor with the rest of the people.
I didn't know about that. So like this is my problem. I don't be trying to see stuff, right? I guess anything that is negatively spoken about the Ravens from any single person put out there ever, somebody from Ravens media has to put it on Twitter. For some reason, Twitter is like, you're going to see this whether you follow me or not. And it's like, I keep doing I'm not interested in this post, but it doesn't get away from me. Like, I don't even like I've realized even seeing someone get talked about that's a teammate is just bad for the vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I did see that from one of those people that posted it. And as I sat there, I mean, I was like, I was hurt last year. So I was like, I didn't really lock up anybody last year, honestly. So I wasn't like, well, so just get daggum healthy and lock some people up. But I mean, that list ain't bad. Now that I didn't know that was all the people on the list, but that list ain't bad.
It's kind of an honor.
But you know, that ain't like that. Why you
don't want to be, you know what? You don't want to be in on next year. That would be bad.
No, yeah. Yeah, well, I did not know it actually said that exactly. I thought it said the overrated elite DB. I actually corrected somebody this week about that because it was Isaiah Likely. He was like, dang, bro, they say you're the most overrated player in the NFL. I said, whoa. Now, they didn't say all that. Okay, it was a DB, but Bleacher Report, I got to get it back in blood. It is what it is.
Okay. So you tweeted out a screenshot continuing on in Marlon's tweets. You said, bet y'all can't guess what former Raven this is. It was an Instagram DM. Y'all suck. You play for the Ravens. We can't be friends anymore. Request a trade and come here.
Yeah, I tweeted that one and got off the app. I'm going to be honest with you.
Are you going to reveal who it was? Because you were getting recruited. And recruiter Marlo can't get recruited. Recruiter Marlo needs to be recruiting.
Come on now. I can't. Come on now. I'm riding with the. Come on. I don't even know why he said that. I don't even know why he said that, man. See, as much as I would like to reveal who this person is, I can't do it. But it's getting real oppy outside by some of these people, man. You know, I don't know what's going on. I mean, like I said, I think I done said this once or twice. I've been with the Ravens for 7 years, going on 8. But only recently has it started getting really oppy out here. You know what I mean? Usually people just, go their way. It's like these teams, I don't know, what do they feel? Are they trying to turn them into like they don't love you over there. You was never good enough. Like, I don't know. What are they doing? Like, I don't understand what, it's out of my hands. Okay? It's out of my hands. But once a Raven, always a Raven, they say. That's what they say. That's just what they say. So, really, you still bleeding purple. So you really helping us anyway. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But
one day, I think we should prank call EDC and you request a trade and just see what he says.
I mean, if I don't get daggum healthy, he might say go ahead. But that's.
Right. It wouldn't be so funny if he's like, all right.
Yeah. But, Frank, ball has to be played. Football is going to get played eventually. So, we'll
we're going to talk about your golf game, your off season, a little bit of that. But
come on,
do you miss football at all? Like being at camp, or are you still just kind of waiting it out till training camp?
Dude, I miss ball.
Really?
I mean, I got my feet out there wet one day at mini camp, but I'm like very excited to, like, I feel like I didn't really play last year. So I'm getting older, man. I remember when I was a young bull, year 1, year 2, and them OS come up there like, hey man, we gotta win. Like, you know what I mean? Like time is running out, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, buddy. Now I'm like, I'm trying to get a ring, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I can't be playing forever, you know what I mean? Because, like, this is the thing. I just want a ring, bro. It's like, I can't stress that enough. It's like, it's cool to get the Pro Bowl. It's cool to get an All-Pro, like, but it's like, you still lost. Like, Like, it's, and then, like, I'm not even going to speak, it's like, I don't want to speak negatively. Like, we got to do the thing. Like, we got to do the thing now. But it's like, if I don't do the thing now, then I feel like I'm going to have to come back as a personnel staff. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be sitting here trying to daggum coaching crap unless I just decide to do that. So I just want a ring, man. I just want a ring. And you start thinking about it, man. And you just like, last year I felt like I almost touched it. You know what I mean? Like, so this is what I was thinking about. I was thinking about this today. 8 years, we've had 2 teams that I felt should have won the Super Bowl. That's really not bad numbers if you really think about it.
What was the other one?
2019. 19? Gosh, bro. Goodness gracious. I don't know. Would I say we were better this?
You said all throughout this season and right after that you thought this team was much better than 19, or more just like knew what they had to do. And
yeah, we were just playing on just 2019 was like kind of a false reality. I'm not even sure because when you look at it, no offense to the guys we had on offense, the receivers weren't really necessarily like that was just a good freaking team. You know what I mean? It wasn't like necessarily like you had all these like crazy defense. We were pretty solid on defense, but I don't know, frick. I don't know. That offense was pretty good, actually. I lied.
Well, they would just run the ball and just run it down.
Running that daggone football. But so basically, I said
2 of 8, 25% of the teams you've been on, you felt you should have won a Super Bowl. Yeah, that would be pretty good.
So I'm like, look.
Wait, 7 or 8? You've only been 7 times, I thought.
7 times, you're right.
So even higher percentage.
So I'm over here like, look, if you go off the odds, we might as well just win it this year. You know what I mean? And then, and then I can play a couple more years and then, go about my business. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just, it's just,
Okay. All right. We'll get you that ring. Guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're going to be here all season. Fun guests. Any Ravens teammates, anyone outside of the Ravens that you're thinking about for this upcoming year?
We for sure got to get the king going. I'm still trying to get Jordan Poole. I'll be sitting there. I had courtside seats at the Wizards last year, sitting next to his pops. I'm not getting courtside seats again this year because nobody wants those tickets when I can't go and they're like impossible to sell. So not doing that again. And Lamar said after winning the Super Bowl, should have won last year, would have had him.
Do you think he didn't want to come on the pod so bad that he threw the game, the AFC chip? Do you think that's what it was?
Honestly, nah, he loves the pod. He loves the pod. Like, how could you not love the pod? No way. Mark Ingram, possibly. And
well, we'll get some comments from the people who they want to see. Yeah, one guy I know they're going to be asking about. I don't care about him coming on the pod. Well, they'll ask for Zay. Everyone knows. Yeah, we probably should have had Zay last year, but we can. People are asking about the new kid on the block, your new cornerback teammate. But I'm actually more interested. Are you like, when does the hazing begin? When are we welcoming him to the NFL?
Nate has warmed up. Nate's warmed up in the building. That's my guy. I'm not gonna say he was crazy quiet. He's still kind of quiet. It's only so much warming up you do this soon. But dude, this I actually usually we do the rookie singing. We kind of stopped the hazing really for a while now. There really wasn't too much.
Bring it back.
If you cooperate, it's pretty easy. Not much hazing. Nate's a cool guy, fast as crap, obviously.
I was going to say, how do you feel about there being a speed corner?
Speedy. I was a speed guy. Now he for sure is taking that throne for sure. But this rookie class, like he'd be chilling. I like Nate. I think depending on how we use Kyle this year, if he's playing, obviously he'll play all over the place. Whether they have people move around, I don't know. I think we got some crazy pieces this year to just make it do whatever. Make it just whatever way in the secondary. Whether I place him inside, let him get out there, then whatever way we do it, that dude's got some burners. And, he's slim, but I've seen some clips. He comes up in tackles. So I feel like that's something some people were kind of, he's 170 something. But, it's fine. But no, this rookie class, man, I've been like they were much more mature than what I would have thought true NIL babies would be, I would say. I just thought, but they've basically just come in, been kind of quiet, just went to work, honestly. So it's it's looking like good signs of things to come out of the class. Usually there's way more, just not necessarily like not focused, but just, I mean, they're young, you know what I mean? Like you can only expect rookies to act a certain way, but they've been pretty, I've been impressed. I'll say that. I've been very impressed by how they just come in, worked, don't really say too much, get down, they're getting comfortable now. So I think a lot of them can help contribute for sure.
Do you have new locker buddies yet?
My locker mate is Salah. I do not know his real name. It's kind of long, I think. And I got old Gus got replaced with dadgum Scotty. Scotty's cool, but man, Gus, man, I miss my guy Gus, man. So it's the I don't even know where the block anymore. Like I don't even know if it's the same. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know if we can call it the block anymore. We might have to get a whole new name for. We might have to be the trap or something. You know what I mean? I don't even know. But the locker room is a tad bit different. But we remain. That my locker stayed in place. And we remain.
All right, let's talk a little bit about offseason. Before we talk golf, though, Caitlin Clark, you've been watching some WNBA?
Dude, look, man. I can say this. I have contributed to women's WNBA. It's better than what a lot of y'all people saying. Y'all can just talk on Twitter. Are y'all tuning into the games, okay? I was supposed to go to 2 WNBA games in person. I did cancel both, but I did buy the tickets for one of them. I would have bought the tickets on the other game too, but my card got declined. But the other one, I bought the tickets and then ended up giving them away. And then I watched that game on TV. I watched about 2 or 3 WNBA games and pieces of it. I didn't watch the whole game. But still, I'm supporting. My take on it is this. I keep seeing all this Caitlin Clark stuff, blah, 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 blah. I am strictly watching WNBA because Caitlin Clark is burst in there, okay? Not that I'm necessarily going to watch her necessarily, but she has brought enough attention to my timeline to support the ladies, okay? I'm not saying Caitlin Clark made everything, I think those takes are wrong. Caitlin Clark is a great player, right? But it's actually kind of entertaining basketball until you're really watching, no offense. Sometimes it's hard to watch because of not going to say the lack of athleticism, but obviously they're women. They're just naturally, they're not as springy. They can't just hoop and just, sometimes if you know what that hoop is, that's the virtual listeners, that's, a jump shot, just boom, pow, plant your feet, jump sometimes. So that kind of takes some getting used to, but they be playing some really hard defense. Sometimes they be getting a little chippy, more chippy than what I thought. It sucks to see a fast break layup and they just lay it up like that, like the way Angel Reese be doing it. Like, I don't know why she'd be doing that, but I've just seen a couple clips of that. But hey, support the ladies. It's I'm gonna go to a game this year. That's my plan.
Who's your team? Are you like a Mystics fan? Is that?
I don't have a team just yet. I have not watched enough. I also don't really have a player yet. I think it might just be Caitlin. Maybe I should just make it Caitlin Clark.
I mean,
I'm basically watching.
Good one to pick.
Basically watching because of her. I was a huge Candace Parker guy back when she was in college. My family, we really used to watch the NCAA tournament, women's. So we used to be on that heavy. But yeah, man, support the ladies, bro. Caitlin Clark selling out arenas. It's a different world out here, man. Screw the NBA. Screw the NBA, man. WNBA all the way. Woo!
Tell me about your road to 80. So if you guys don't know this about Marlon, he's recently picked up golf as a hobby. I mean, he had previously been playing golf, but now he's dialed. And he's on this road to breaking 80. What you may not know from just that context is the most common score is in the 120s, 110s. So you got a little bit to go. But, yeah, how's the road to 80 going?
The road to 80 is actually going very well. Honestly, I haven't been too consistently. I have been playing a lot. Like when I play a lot, and then I trying to, be with wifey in Toronto. Now I got to use clubs, and then the clubs are there. I've got the golf bug. I've got it pretty daggone bad, and I'm about to start the season. Won't be play golf, but man, the bug is bad. Like, it's pretty bad. I watch golf now. I watch professional golf now. It's gotten there. I'm just gonna be straight up, completely honest with you guys right now. I want to be as vulnerable as I can with you right now on this pod. 40 yards to more like 30 yards in, really 30 yards in, really. Like, that stuff where you got to have the touch on the ball a little bit. I'm going to keep it a whole stat. If I get good at that, it's over. My extremely close game is horrendous. Like, if I'm right there 5 feet from just the green in the rough, pins maybe 15 more yards, I'll sometimes double chip. That's my problem. If I get past that, bro, I'm in the 90s. No cap. No BAP. No BAP at all. Like, I just can't. Like, I'm getting there. But
how do we break 80 though? Because that's what we're grinding for.
Oh, so bro, that's the thing. Once you hit 90, I'm 80 the next time. Like, that's how I am. But I'm also built different. So like, it's hard to explain that to people. It's like, yo, how's your golf game? And it's like, I'm different. They're like, oh, are you? I'm like, bro, it doesn't matter that I'm in the 120s right now. I'll be in the 80s by next week. And people can't understand that.
But it's a little tough to understand. Yeah,
it's tough to understand.
But I can't get it because I'm not like that.
Exactly. Like, dude, gosh, man, it's crazy. Goodness, I had a game. And what's been messing me up now, I've been playing with different clubs. It's really just the putter, though. I don't got no touch with the putter. Like, I would just smoke. Gosh, how many putts did I daggum miss by just the Because I got this putter. Like, see, it's consistency. Right now, I'm really battling against the clubs. I'm renting clubs.
So no putter, no approach. Where?
See, I didn't really see. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I'm wondering where we are good here.
My close game is impeccable. Okay, my far not close. Okay.
No, I get it. The around the green game. Around the green game.
130 in? Come on now. Stop playing with me. But this is the problem. If I just so happen, even if I hit in that not that rough, that stuff that you could put out of, but you probably shouldn't. When I pull that iron, sometimes I'll be like, screw it, I'm finna put out the rough. Because a wise man said this. When I pick up that putter, I feel like I can get it closer than that wedge. And honestly, I be trying to do things the right way and pick that wedge up, but maybe I need to start listening to that quote. Because it makes sense. When you pull that putter out, you way more confident. I lied. Maybe not. Some people clearly.
No. You feel like you got more control.
Yeah, you feel like I can put this kind of close.
You got the putter. It's like, I know I'm going to hit the ball. It's going to go forward. If I hit it too far, too short, sure. If you pull that wedge out, you could just miss the ball. You hit it over the green. Like, it's just.
That's me. I be hitting over the green, back on the green. Like, so I'm telling you, dude, come on, man. I'm really like 2 lessons away. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm like 2 lessons away. And my golf coach told me to find my swing. I think I might have found it.
Where was it?
Honestly, guess was in Mexico because that's where I really found it. Because I was trying to get invited back to the NFLPA challenge because I didn't submit my handicap because I didn't have one at the time. So I low-key got there kind of cheating without, true credentials. But now I feel like I'm kind of straight. I don't even know how you get your handicap, but
you submit your score after. But
I'm in the 110s right now.
Do you ever put together like a par or a birdie, or is it like
I ain't gonna lie, them birds be?
Yeah, they're tough. Because you got to hit 3 straight shots in a row that are real nice.
I'm a smooth double bogey guy. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't really be. Now, when I hit that sand though, that's when it gets very ugly there. I got to work some there. The last time I think I played, I really didn't hit the sand really at all for real. So it was smooth, but then I had to leave with the last 2 holes because I had to go do kid pickup. And I really was almost late. But, which one was more important? The kid or golf?
Golf.
Sometimes I would say that, but wifey, she got a little stigma about being late to the school. Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be late over golf. Clearly, I wasn't going to miss. But I did cut it close, very close. But kids more important, obviously.
Did you see the stream with Kai Cenat, Drewski, and Kevin Hart? Did you see that?
I've been seeing Kai Cenat. Yes, I did. I didn't. I saw clips. He be like what? I'm not exactly sure. I mean,
I guess it's kind of like an adult sleepover. I don't know, with a camera on.
Yeah, but like, what do they do? Like, is he a video gamer or just a streamer?
Just a streamer. I think he used to do video games, but now I think he's just a streamer.
So he just gets online and just turns the camera on, basically.
Yeah, just entertains people, watches videos, dances. That's tough. Like, imagine if right now, no questions, and I was just like, all right, Marlon, for the next 8 hours, make me entertained. What would you do?
Do you just talk to your
You know what? Maybe this season we'll try a live stream and see how it goes. Because they use the chat. That helps them. But you got to come prepared with different stuff to do.
I only see the small clips of him, but funny stuff be coming from him for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of the people he's got or he's just a funny guy. I have no idea, but it seems pretty funny.
All right. Any final thoughts before we call this one a wrap?
I got a kind of controversial take. It's not a controversial take, really. So, like I said, I've been watching golf lately. Like, really watching golf. Like, I was watching it on the plane. Was watching it doing rehab this morning. Like, I really enjoy watching. I have a love for the game of golf now. So, you got to think about it. I just started watching legit maybe a month or two ago. I think I started off with the was that Schauffele one? What, I don't know what tournament that was.
Yeah.
Xander Schauffele.
Yeah.
Been watching a lot of Bryson DeChambeau on YouTube. He puts a lot of stuff out on YouTube.
Yeah. I was actually going to suggest that we should go do some stuff with Bryson. Like, he does so much golf content. You could get out there. Maybe that's all you need to finally break 80. One day with him and you're good.
Honestly. He be doing a lot of challenges. Walmart clubs. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe.
I don't know if you go into worse clubs is the key, but
No, definitely not worse. No. He does that. All these different. I would go nowhere. But so he's kind of, I would say, my favorite golfer right now, just due to literally I've watched him the most. So, and he seems like a pretty cool guy. But I said all that to say, as a young man growing up, I was always like, Tiger Woods. You didn't know much about Tiger, but you knew he was Himothy. He was Himothy. Oh, the black guy golfing, that's Tiger. You know what I mean? Like, you never watched it, but you knew about that. And now, like, I always just saw him as like Himothy, but not knowing the game of golf. And now I've started watching, and it's kind of tainting my view of him because I understand he had his day back in his prime is way past, but he's not Himothy. Like, he really be out there borderline looking like me sometimes. And it kind of hurts a little. Like, I'm like, Tiger, this is him? I know he's out of his prime. I understand, but
you know what it is, Marlon? He also looks terrible. Like, he used to be in shape, fit with the buzz. Now he's like, he takes his hat off. It's like, that's an old man out there.
Bro,
that was the GOAT?
He looks like he is going through something. And he might be. Shoot.
He probably is, yeah.
But it's like, dang, bro. Like, should you even be golfing right now? Like, and I told everybody today in the locker room, I said, if Tiger wins this thing, y'all won't see me come training camp because I put $100K on Tiger. And I don't know what those odds are, but that probably win me a ton of money.
You know what you do? You'd reset the market. You'd be the highest paid corner.
Exactly. So I was confidently talking because I was watching this morning. He was it was the first session. So, but he just so happened when he was in first after like 3 or 4 holes.
Yeah, he was.
I was like, he's gonna win it if he wins though. But then I looked when I got on the plane. I think he was top 122. So,
Yeah.
man,
I bet on Bryson. Bryson's actually my pick for this tourney. He had a good day. He was 3 under.
Yeah, it would be just completely foolish of me to bet on Tiger or bet on anyone of golf because I don't know crap. But I don't know, man. It's weird. It's just weird to never really have watched Tiger Woods play, just to know he's that, and then like see this, and it makes me like. I know he's had a ton of injuries. He wasn't supposed to ever walk again or whatever. But it's like I wonder in his mindset, like, what is he doing it for? Like, it is one of these days you're just gonna like win one or like just compete.
That's kind of what it was when he won the Masters in whatever year that was, 19. I'll send you a video. Like, it was crazy. It's the same thing, but he actually went and won the tournament. But it's been 5 years since then, so it's probably never happening again. But they thought it was never going to happen then, so we'll see. We do have one last thing. Breaking news. Calais Campbell to the Dolphins. All the ex-Ravens. Always a Raven, maybe soon to be a Dolphin. Odell's down there now. Calais is down there.
Calais to the Dolphins.
It must have been a good offer because when we were in Vegas for Super Bowl and we were at that poker event, he was telling me, he was like, I'm either going to get a good deal in a good spot I want, or I'm going to retire and be a pro poker player. So I guess his dreams are delayed.
That sounds like something Calais would say. Wow, him to the Dolphins. What's the numbers? Not out yet. Just kidding. Wow. Calais is one of those vets like, hey, man, the Super Bowl, man. Come on, man. And, but I love Calais. Great dude. But to the Dolphins, I'm more so just thinking about how he went to Atlanta so he could help with, I think he said community service or something like that, or why he chose somebody. So I don't know what's going down in Miami. Maybe, who knows? Maybe. But
hey, they had a bunch of flooding the other day, so maybe that spurned him.
Yeah, we'll see. Wow. All right, cool. Calais the Dolphins, cool.
All right, Punchline fam. We'll be seeing a lot more of you guys. From Marlon Humphrey, I'm Jack Settleman. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We will be back very, very soon on the road to 80. Peace.